Jill, you and Carolyn have obviously done a lot to strengthen your controls and your defenses. But I got to ask, what's left? What are your priorities for making things even more Loctite at Asbury?
Well, I'd like to give a quick example of how an additional control prevented some fraud.
Sure.
So in vendor info, as I mentioned before, depending on the annual dollar spend, we'll do some extra steps, some extra tasks. And one of those is checking the Secretary of State's website as well as the vendor website. So a request came through for a new vendor, and the request was initiated by someone in our IT department. So think in the IT department. When I'm looking at the Secretary of State's website and what this business classification was registered for, they were a jewelry merchant. So I'm thinking, why the heck would my IT group want to go purchase manufactured jewelry? So I get on the phone with the head of IT. And I'm like, did you request this vendor? It says it's 150,000 potential dollar spend. No, I didn't. And that's how these additional controls save the day. And thank you, vendor info.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wh-
I'm
What,
gonna
what,
make you repeat the question because I went off on a tangent there.
I know, but that was a great example. It was well worth it, Jill.
Okay.
What's left to do? What are your priorities for strengthening your defenses, Jill?
My priorities are to keep learning. So I think I know a lot about how fraudsters can get into our systems, make us do things we want to do, but the use and the quicker use of AI technology is terrifying to me. It's absolutely terrifying because I feel like as a human, again, I work in accounts payable. I want to be a people pleaser, so I have to take a step back and say, let the hairs on the back of your neck sing to you. Does something look odd? How can I understand where the technology is going and put controls in place ahead of the what's coming? And that's a unhappy place to be, but that's where we are today. So again, working hand in hand collaboratively with your cybersecurity and IT departments is absolutely essential. So don't put anything off tomorrow that you can do today because tomorrow might be too late.
Yeah, that's great advice. Carolyn, what's the top of your priorities for strengthening your defenses even further?
I completely agree with Jill. It's just always continue to learn, try to stay on top of what the fraudsters are doing, the latest in the AI, attending webinars like this to learn from other people and what they're seeing and what they're doing. Just continuing to communicate with your staff. Um, they sit right outside my door, so if something happens, I can usually hear them out there going, well, I don't know what this is, or can somebody come look at this? So it's just making sure that you just always vet everything as much as you can, and just watch out for those bad guys.